Welcome to At the Table,
where we are connecting entrepreneurs, discovering missions, and building communities with purpose, body, soul, mind, and business with
Charlie
and Heather.
with Women in Leadership. Hello, welcome back. It's Monday again. Mindset Monday. Can't wait to hang out with you guys today.
What?
Okay.
Always getting together on Mondays to decide and set our intentions for the week and have that positive mental attitude as we go forward with choosing and deciding our steps.
Because we get to.
Yeah. Woo,
Okay.
woo. So we are reading
The Secret Power of Yoga by Nishla Joy DeVee and You Can Heal Your Life by Louise Hay. You can check me out on these readings. You can listen to these readings on both our podcast and our YouTube channels
now, and then join us on Mondays to talk about it and what we're up to.
Growth mindset.
Woo, let's go. So let's dig in. This week is fabulous.
Yes. The Secret Power of Yoga this week is like an overview of the 8 limbs of yoga, Ashtanga yoga.
8 weeks.
Yeah.
What we'll be talking about starting this next quarter here, how we're moving into the new quarter.
Yep. So we are going to learn about Ashtanga yoga, which is the 8-faceted path, which embraces the yamas, reflection of our true nature, and niyamas, which is our evolution toward harmony. These are often referred to as like the 10 commandments of yoga or like the do's and don'ts of yoga, right?
Okay.
It includes, and then we talk about asana, which is comfort in being in posture, pranayama, which is enhancement and guidance of universal prana or breath energy, pratyahara, which is encouraging the senses to draw within, dharana, which is gathering and focusing of consciousness inward, dhyana, which is continuous inward flow of consciousness, and samadhi, which is union with the divine consciousness. So these are like the next steps.
These are the different, I think of it kind of like a spider. That's what comes to mind because it's 8, right? So it has these 8 legs, and in the middle is what we consider yoga as a practice, right? Am I understanding this right? So each one of these pillars make up the big.
Yeah.
It all comes together. And so these are the little parts.
Yes. So the yamas are ahimsa, which is reverence, love, and compassion for all. Satya, which is truthfulness and integrity. Asteya, which is generosity and honesty. Brahmacharya, which is balance and moderation of the vital life force. Aparigraha is awareness of abundance and fulfillment. And the niyamas, which we're going to talk about in the coming weeks, are Saucha, which is simplicity, purity, and refinement. Santosha, contentment, being at peace with oneself and others. Tapas, which is igniting that purifying flame. Spadvaya, which is the sacred study of the divine through scripture, nature, and introspection. Ishvara Pranadhana, which is wholehearted dedication to the divine. And then when all these pieces come together and you're practicing these pieces, your world comes together.
Right. It's all the pieces of the pie.
Yes.
So we break it down so we can talk about like each one individually. And then I believe it circles around to bring it all together for us, right?
Yes.
That's the whole point.
That's the whole point.
That's the whole point.
That's the whole point. So, and then this week in the You Can Heal Your Life, we're talking about success.
Every experience is a success.
Every experience is a success.
Every experience is a success. I liked the way that she broke this down because we've worked a lot on that word failure or failing. Like we've talked about it. We don't consider it failing because we actually tried.
Yes.
So you haven't actually failed at anything because you've learned something. Right.
That's the goal. That's why it's like riding a bike. You might fail a few times before you actually figure it out. But once you get it figured out, it's like riding a bike, right? It's second nature.
I like this, and setting our standards too high.
Yeah.
Like we have to be realistic. Like
Right.
we're not going to make the most perfect graphic the first time we ever open up Canva.
Right. If you guys have seen our graphics increase in their awesomeness over the last year and a half or so, where we started with the first few graphics versus where we are, and we've done what, 3,500 graphics at this point, because every once in a while Canva sends you a little
thing. Ooh, you did a thing.
So,
I'm like,
I remember
that was that 500. That last 500 was really fast.
Yeah,
so
it was really fast.
So we're really excited about all the things we're doing, but we had it as a learning process, right? Yeah. When I started Canva and I opened it up and I discovered what it was, I was so excited. I started playing in there, and then I asked everyone I knew, can I do some graphics for you? What do you got? I'd like to do this. So I was in there practicing, right? And then
playing for this and making a design for that, and you're still in there playing.
I am, yeah. So there's always new things coming out in there. So don't set that standard too high for yourself, because you're going to always have that feeling of failure, and that's not the intent. Yeah, right. That's not what we're talking about.
So one of the things she always does in these chapters is these affirmations, and these are examples of things that we can use and say in order to reset our mindset on failure, because like we said, I look at failure as an opportunity to learn. Like, what did I learn from this experience?
So she talks about like when our kids are learning to, or when we were a kid, we were learning to walk or talk, and there was that praise. And then if you learn to tell yourself you were stupid or clumsy because you would lisp or say the word wrong, or you're not able to spell it, right? These are judgments we pass on ourselves. Or we're clumsy and that's a failure because we can't walk. Well, why can't we walk? We don't know, right? Like there's all these things in there, and I'm a very clumsy person, but I have balance issues because of a lot of things. There's reasons why.
Right.
But that doesn't mean I should beat myself up over it.
You should rephrase that. I'm not clumsy. Talk in the affirmative positive.
Right.
I have good balance.
I have good balance, right?
Okay, now say that 3 more times.
I have good balance. I have good balance. I have good balance. I can do this. Yes.
So this practice of when you say something negative, turning it around and saying it 3 to 5 times in a positive way helps your brain create those neural pathways. So that's one of the things we've been doing with each other is when we hear each other say something negative, we're like, okay, now rephrase that into a positive and repeat it a couple of times. And I feel like it's really helped our mindset, in general. And
it helps too, because we're not allowing ourselves to get sucked into each other's negative mindset saboteurs that come up, right? We just call it out as what it is. Like you're having a moment, that's okay. I'm having a moment, that's okay. Like we allow that.
And if you don't have somebody to bounce it off of, you can definitely, re-trigger yourself. Okay, that did not sound good. Let me rephrase that and say it out loud, because there's more senses involved in speaking than just saying it in your head. Think about it. When you talk, you're using your mouth, right? You're using your ears. You can feel your tongue in your mouth. That's tactile
vibration.
The vibration. So it creates neural pathways more powerfully than just saying it to yourself in your head. So affirmations. It doesn't matter how long you've been thinking of yourself as a failure, you can begin to create a success pattern now. It doesn't matter what field you want to operate in. The principles are the same. We need to plant the seeds of success, which we've talked about planting and harvesting. These seeds will grow into an abundant harvest.
So last week we were going up some stairs, and I've been struggling with my up until now. My left side was struggling. And so when we were going up the stairs, I was like, I got this, we can do this. I was telling myself I could do it. And I was so excited when I got to the top and I used my left leg as much as my right leg, like had that balance. And I was so proud of my body.
I was proud of you too. I did notice. In case you were wondering.
But it's taking that chance to praise myself because I'm valid. I'm important to myself. So
it wasn't you say, I am strong and I am healthy. I am strong and I am healthy. I am strong and I am healthy. As you went up these stairs, right? Because, you know,
it has been difficult. Yeah. Yes.
Let's read some of these affirmations.
All right.
Divine intelligence gives me all the ideas I can use.
Everything I touch is success.
There is plenty for everyone, including me.
There is plenty of customers for my service.
I establish a new awareness of success.
I move into the winning circle.
I am a magnet for divine prosperity.
I am blessed beyond my fondest dreams.
Riches of every sort are drawn to me.
Golden opportunities are everywhere for me.
Think you can use any of these amazing examples that Louise Hay uses, and just keep yourself a list of these affirmations as we go through this book. Grab a copy, highlight your favorites.
Yeah.
Right? And then make yourself a list that you can read out loud to yourself every day. It's on my task list for me to do because I'm telling you to do it, but I haven't done it for myself yet. And I'm going to be totally honest with you about that, but it is on my list of things to do because just by reading them out loud, even with you guys, and then on the reading, it
starts to resonate.
Right?
Yes. Like you're like, okay. And then you can start to see the proof of these things. Golden opportunities are everywhere for me. Like, I feel that you guys are going to be amazed at the things that are coming, right? Like they are everywhere. Like
I move into the winning circle.
Ooh,
what does that feel like?
Ooh,
that's like a little bit of like a little bit of pride.
I get to be in there,
but not like egotistical pride. It's pride like I've worked really hard for this.
Yes,
this is where my value is. This is the right place for me. It's a different kind of thing.
Yes.
Are we ready?
I think we're ready. They're going to keep it a little short and sweet this week and get us all moving on to our Mondays.
Yes.
Feet on the ground, roll your shoulders back. If you're driving, please don't close your eyes.
In the infinity of life where I am, all is perfect, whole, and complete. I am one with the power that created me. I have within me all the ingredients for success. I now allow the success formula to flow through me and manifest in my world. Whatever I am guided to do will be a success. I learn from every experience. I go from success to success and from glory to glory. My pathway is a series of stepping stones to ever greater success. All is well in my world. Thank you for joining us. I can't wait. I want to hear all about your guys' success. So drop me some success stories down in the comments and
stay tuned for the cause of the quarter. Their galas this weekend.
We can't wait.
Namaste. Mwah.
And now networking. We help these young women transition from high school into college. And ours is a unique program because we are helping them each year of college till they get that bachelor's degree or go into their chosen career. And so that mentorship goes on through college and actually after college, because what we have is we have 2 phases in our program. And that first one is getting them through high school to college to their career. Once they're in their career, they're now member forever with a free membership. And we have mentors in place, business coaches that help them to learn the essential skills to run an effective business. And so the mentoring goes on, the relationship goes on, and I'm sure that they will eventually also be mentors to the new kids coming into our program.
We take the mystery and pain out of social media consistency for your business, giving you back time to shine in your zone of genius. Social media is the new branding. It deserves its own attention, thought, and effort. Yet so few businesses actually take this seriously and invest enough time on their strategy. We can do it for you at an affordable rate that will fit into your budget and allow you to pursue other revenue channels as well. The hardest part of social media management is keeping up the consistency to be seen and know what to post, when to post. Are you ready to have everything ready to go for you, saving you time and energy by not having to do it all yourself? Still getting your message out so that people get to know you, like you, and develop trust while opening yourself up to more time for the business of your business where you shine. Working with Women in Leadership, BSMB LLP, is a unique experience that bridges the gap from face-to-face to virtual relationship marketing. Not only do we love to help you shine on social media, we love to share tools to help you grow with us, body, soul, mind, and business. Check out our podcast and YouTube channel for Mindset Mondays, Social Media Training Wednesdays, business interviews and special topics on Fridays, and weekly readings on Sundays. To schedule your consultation or podcast interview, head to our website, www.womeninleadershipbsmb.com. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel so you get our weekly readings on Sunday, our podcast, Mindset Monday, Social Media Training with Heather on Wednesdays with a live Q&A, and guest interviews and special topics on Fridays. Thank you for joining us. Find out more and schedule with us online at www.womeninleadershipbsmb.com, where you have a spot at the table. Thank you for joining in on the fun. Be sure to like and subscribe for more.